We all know that the Sonic franchise has some hot babes, especially with that old top 10 running around, but it's old and outdated. It's lame! And obviously the hottest one ain't Sonic. It's obviously Shadow the Hedgehog, but we're not here to talk about hunks. We're here to talk about babes. And Sonic definitely has some new hot babes in the Lord of our Saber 2025. And I, Prism, connoisseur of hot babes, will delve into the hot chick heaven, which is the Sonic franchise, and tell you which Sonic hottie is the most dynamite gal. Starting off with number 10 being Jewel the Beetle. She's one of them new cuties from the IDW comics. More of a cutie than a hottie, Jewel is a well-mannered and sweet beetle with a knack for organization and minerals. Surprise, surprise. She has a cool iridescent flair to her shell, and honestly, she just seems like a really fun character. She's kind of ditzy, she tries her best, but she ultimately has troubles dealing with stress and needs support. Kind of a sad little meow meow, honestly. Or, well, a sad little well-meaning meow meow, you know? Going for an oldie but a goodie with number 9, Topaz from Sonic X. It's well known that everyone loves blondes, and Topaz is no different. She's a blonde, cool, secret agent for Gun and partner in crime to Rouge the Bat. She's serious, determined, and awesome. She's got a force to be reckoned with in the Sonic X series. Honestly, there's not a lot of human characters in Sonic that are very interesting, and amongst the faceless ranks of the gun soldiers, Topaz certainly shines amongst them. Like a jewel in the rough. Alright, number 8. 8 is great. 8 is also Sir Percival from the Sonic and the Black Knight. We all know that purple and gold is a classic and gorgeous color combination. Sir Percival, the Knight of the Grail, is no different. Okay, let's be real. She may look just like an alternate version of Blaze the Cat, but in a really cool, like, knight costume. And she may possess the same pyrokinesis as well. But one thing that Blaze doesn't have is a sword. She wields a sacred blade, Leviathan, which is a really cool EP foil blade with an intricate golden guard, and real G's love a loyal woman like her, because in the game, she's like crazy loyal to her boss, King Arthur, even after he turns evil. And it wasn't till like the very end when Merlina goes into power until she realized like, oh damn, knights do have to protect the king, but also protect their peoples, and I forgot to do that. She got the fire, she got the sword, she's just basically better, honestly. And definitely one of the characters I would love to see in my hot chick heaven. Okay, number 7, Professor Victoria. Okay, another one of the human characters, hear me out. Okay, and she's only really recent as well. And she's like, kind of putting work in the background, honestly. She's in like the Tails Tube episode on it, but like she's been putting shit down. She's a dedicated archaeologist, researcher, historian, professor. We love a woman with hobbies, and we love a woman whose hobbies are digging up shit and finding out the secrets of evil and the past. She has really pretty pink hair and a really pretty pink makeup, and honestly, it really kind of just pow. Next to her like bright blue eyes and her amber lab suit, she's like intelligent and pretty. What more could you want, honestly? What more could you want, one says? Well, technically, you can want a little bit more. That's why number 6 is Clove the Pronghorn. She's one of those Archie characters from the post-Genesis continuations. And weirdly enough, she's a bad guy. But she's not a bad guy. Yeah, she's part of the Eggman army, but the only reason she did is because she loves her family, and her sister Cassie contracted a super deadly disease. And Eggman like totally lied about how the robotics could totally save Cassie's life. It didn't. Well, technically it is because it's like preserving her health and keeping her stable, but you know, it's not curing her. She's mature, collected, smooth talking, and like extremely diplomatic. She's extremely like avoidant to violence, but if you roll up on her, she's gonna roll back. She's got a cool staff with like an energy blade that makes it into like a really cool scythe that's like purple. And it could like chop up a robot, honestly. We love a smart baddie, we love a baddie with hobbies, and we love a baddie who cares about her family. Honestly, 10 out of 10. But sometimes you want a violent, evil baddie. Which is why my number 5 is Surge the Tenric from the IDW comics. Alright, so, okay, picture this. Bright green Tenric with like a modified cybernetic enhancements. She got electrokinesis. And like it's implied that she got kidnapped and like her memory was wiped and was given all these cool powers to like replace Sonic as like the hero of the world. And like when she realized she was robbed of like her childhood and family, she got real pissed. Like as anyone should. I mean, she got her bestie Kitsunami, but like, you know, honestly, a real baddie would like destroy everyone involved in her creation. So like she turns into this super cool like anti-hero that's bent on destroying like not only Eggman but also Sonic. And like with her black splotch on her face and her spiky hair, she's like obviously based off Ashura the Hedgehog. Real bad bitches know what Ashura the Hedgehog is though. Y'all love an evil green mean electrocution machine and a baddie. Sometimes you don't always want bad girls. Maybe you want a good girl in your life. Sweet like Chiffon, Vanilla the Rabbit from Sonic X and the, comic series. She's a classic, she has every benefit of the average human mother. And everyone loves MILFs, honestly, mothers we love to fish with. And she would totally do that. And she's also like a guiding force for Cream the Rabbit. And like, she's strong, she's sweet, motherly, and like, not to mention, she has some massive assets. Like them ears. She could probably fly away with those things. Dang. She's an oldie, but a goodie, honestly. And would be higher on the list if it wasn't for Breezy the Hedgehog. Breezy the Hedgehog is a character that originally started in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. You know that weird little shit-ass, like, cartoon series that had, like, Sonic Says and stuff. And, like, she's like a one-off, like, one-episode character, you know? She's like a weirdly blue woman with, like, a hedgehog face. She's donning that classic cocktail dress that's red with the matching heels and gloves. And it's like this really cool like damsel in distress that turns out to be like the monster of the week. Because she's actually like a weird metallic monster. Like built by Robotnik to do his evil weird bidding, you know? Like that is a robot I'd love to go on a picnic with. And for a long time she was a lost character until the Archie comics. In the latter, Archie Comics becomes like this huge business CEO woman, like owning her own like multimedia franchise called Breeze Media. And she loves gambling. She has her own casino. She's like doing tournaments and stuff. It's like cool. She's awesome. She is a bad bitch who knows what she wants and how to get it. She's sinister, she's flirty, she is not afraid of stopping on others to get what she wants. Nor does she really care about like what's good, what's evil, you know? You love a good, morally gray bad girl. And what she actually wants is to make money, get stocks. Honestly, good for her. We love a woman in business. We love a woman in business. And she is the kind of woman I would let ruin my life. Or at least I'd be like her little minion, you know? She hit me with like, here's your salary and we have benefits. I'd be like, alright, I'm no longer a good guy. I'm now evil. Hey, give me paycheck. Give me health insurance. I'll work for you, evil blue woman. Now, we talk a lot about women with weapons, women with like staves and electrokinesis and like firepower and swords. But you want to know what's cooler than any of that? Women with guns. Women with guns and cool animal sidekicks like Whisper the Wolf. Honestly, she's like really cute. I love her fur color. I love like her design. I like her squinty little eyes. I love the fact that she like actually only whispers as well. She has this cute, shy, reserved personality, and like some of it's, yes, some of it's trauma, but like some of it is because like it really intrinsically like links to her like role as a sniper. And with a lot of characters who are out there and like very in your face, very energetic, I could, I can get down with like a really like quiet but deadly force that's like Whisper the Wolf. Though this does lead to our number one spot, and you know it's gonna be Rouge the Bat. She is queen of hot chick heaven forever and ever. Sometimes she's an international spy, sometimes she's this treasure hunting thief. Or either she's like trying to get the world's gems, or they're gathering intel. She knows how to be classy and sneaky, and looking super cool at it. She has been getting a lot of redesigns with her newer look, but I honestly love the classic with the heart and like the pink and black. It's just really classic, it's very cute, very chic. She has that like very like 90s femme fatale sort of deal going on with her. She can fly, that's also a really big plus. I mean, like, also, like, if you want to be obvious, she's got the biggest bozoingas. She had the biggest bozoingas. And, like, even the Sonic team knew that she was sexy, and they knew it, you know? Girl got that one polygon with the jiggle physics. You cannot be telling me that they did not know what they were doing. She was personally my gay awakening, and she will be my A1 since day one. She continues to stay on top as the number one hottest Sonic character, who just so happens to be a bat. Honestly, thank you for watching my silly little video. I had fun making it, and tell me who is your number one hot chick in the comments down below. Doesn't have to be Sonic, it could be any series you want. Who is your hottest chick, and who would you like to see in your hot chick heaven?